And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So we're off again. And it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Valverde. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
O'Brien. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pacho. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rubenham aims beyond the defence. Dewsbury Hall receives it in a wide position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, this could be a chance. He's having a pop! Oh, it's a fair try. But just off target.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
60 minutes played. No, it's come to nothing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Driving on and making good progress. And now they can clear their lines. And he's managed to get... goes for the shot! And it's Bernardo Silva. Tries one from range! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Garner. And they win it back again. He won't be happy with that one. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's... and the shot! It's a goal! Right back in the game!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Goal! After 68 minutes is number 10.
Everton cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Trossard. Looking for the run. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 8, Federico
He's
Valverde.
trying the shot.
Coming on the field, number
Trossard.
15, Kane. Number 19.
Very nicely done.
Substitutions
Well,
taking
it's not the
place.
best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That's destined for the flank.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Trossard, he's going for goal! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Trossard really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Number 26, Robertson. Number 22, Giuliano Simeone. Number 6, Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field, number 16,
Garner.
Number 11, Mbappe.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Just about within shooting range. Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
It's their second corner of the game. And this is Kane! And he's lifted it over.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Now it's Agahawa. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Agahawa. And he's let fly. And no! He had to. And yet he could not.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Agahawa, played out to the left flank.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's gone for goal. And the ball's come loose here. Big chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class. And surely now the result's beyond doubt.
The goal scorer.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Agahawa picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And this is now today's
Jim, who do you
lineup.
pick out as the telling individual
Number
today?
26.
Morgan Gibbs-White, Peter. He's someone who have an impactful presence. Always the standout player or thereabouts. You know, dynamic, creative, never shirks away from the physical stuff in the game. He's difficult to find faults in. I think his attitude and application is something that any upcoming talent should be looking out for.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So straight into the action. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Wood! They scored! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Wood. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's burst through. Big chance! And it's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Nottingham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Knocks it into space. Agahawa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out for a throw. Two down already, a nightmare start. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Played out to the left flank. Bernardo Silva. That's tidy. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, nearly. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Now it's Agahawa.
Manchester are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
quality ball. And this is Messi. And Messi! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Simeone. Bernardo Silva. And Simeone. Agahawa. Now Trossard. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Messi! And no mistake! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Is number 10, Lionel Messi.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's found a way through.
Wood clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's got away. Now it's Wood. Hutchinson. No, he refuses to take the bait. Bernardo Silva. That has been cut short.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Simeone. Simeone making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Agahawa. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Wood. Trossard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Trossard. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Trossard is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, great leap! It's hit the upright. Simeone. Great chance! And it's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's shifting through the gears here, and he's had a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Valverde. Distributed tidily. And it's Messi. And that brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So we reach the halfway point.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, it has been a high octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So it's back to business.
Manchester are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Morato. And they can counter here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hutchinson. Valverde clears without hesitation. Nicely shaped ball. Agahawa. So what can they make of this? Trossard in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. He's having a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Sangare. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Looking to play him in. Hutchinson. Sangare. And he is deftly away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Sangare.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. There they go, hunting again.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. There will be a throw-in. Sangare. Now it's Wood. And he's running through. That has not gone well. Simeone has found the net here, of course. Simeone. Good driving run. He is through here. And a shot. Oh, crossbar! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Agahawa. Trossard picks it up out wide. Chance to deliver. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution on the field.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Igor Jesus. Coming on the field is number 9.
A few ironic cheers tell the story.
Substitutions taking place.
Sabani. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Simeone. Tries one from range. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Number 23, coming on to replace him is number 34, Aina.
Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Agahawa. Oh, this looks sharp. Just about up to 75 minutes. Sangare. Now it's Awoniyi. Now it's Wood. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Awoniyi. Hutchinson. Played into the box. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That has ended up in no man's land. Simeone is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shifted it to the flank. Pablo Fornals. Good ball. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now,
chance! Has fallen kindly here. It's a goal. We thought they were done, but never say never. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So, Judge, surely!
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Cleared away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Messi. And here's Agahawa. Gibbs White. Anderson. To Wood. Bernardo Silva. And here's Agahawa. He's having a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Sangare. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Agahawa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon.
Hello everybody,
The
and
sun
welcome
beaming
to
down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both
And
teams.
please welcome our lads to the field.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And this is now today's lineup.
This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Nice defending, physical and effective. Crystal Palace are looking to break at pace. Trossard. Now it's Agahawa. Now it's come to nothing. Sarr. Simeone. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up. Oh, he's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Bernardo Silva. Agahawa. Munoz. Pressing high and with purpose. Riyad. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with it. They'll try from distance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chance, surely! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Crystal Palace couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's found a way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries a shot! But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Deveni. Still goalless at the moment. That is good alertness. Simeone.
Crystal Palace really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Simeone. Munoz calmly anticipates. Valverde. Good purposeful running this. Hughes. And Sarr. Valverde. This is promising. Takes a shot. Brilliant from Valverde. About as smooth as it gets. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Devaney, not the most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Agahawa. Agahawa! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring!
After 29 minutes is number 21,
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for the run, and this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Robertson. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Space for him to turn and look. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Cleared away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Valverde. And Robertson. Trossard. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Simeone. And a chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Simeone. Simeone running with intent. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zabani. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Close. And Messi! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Munoz. That is good progress on the left. Agahawa. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, off the bar! And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Away we go again. Kamada. Sarr. Simeone. And it's Messi. Bernardo Silva. Agahawa. Sarr. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. Decent chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And we have our very first corner. Crystal Palace are looking to go forward now. Sarr. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Sarr. Oh, just skips past his man. Tries one from range. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Crystal Palace certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Hughes plays it short. Real chance! And that has been cleared. Sarr, he's picked his way. Big chance! Well, that is remarkable.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Could be danger here. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Trossard. Bernardo Silva has created 1 goal already. Valverde under intense pressure.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Forced to go back. And it's Robertson. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He's on it. Can he get away? Simeone. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Simeone now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's intervened well there. Sarr. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Agahawa has found the net here, of course. Oh, nicely intercepted. Deveni. Trossard. And this is Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. And Messi! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Messi. And Simeone. There's the crossfield ball. Trossard. And it's Agahawa. And it's Bernardo Silva. Kamada. Simeone. Now it's Messi. Vermin. And it's Robertson. Now it's Trossard. Lerma promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Now it's Sarr, and it's made its way to him. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! Robertson clears it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely aimed pass. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Trossard. Agahawa. Agahawa! It's a goal! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Number 26.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Number 11, Mbappe.
That's an excellent interception.
Number 16.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And the number on the board is 3. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Lopez. He's having a pop! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fermin receives it in a good position here. Oh, super ball. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Agahawa voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
This is just what we like to see.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Robert Sanchez.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Now it's Messi. Now it's Agahawa. There's the shot! It's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer after 4 minutes is number 21, Gardien.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gusto. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. And Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Fofana. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Palmer. Chelsea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Messi. Agahawa is onto this. Decent chance! And it's in! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Zabani did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Pacho. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Alexander-Arnold couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Messi. Now it's Agahawa. Now it's Messi. Messi. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has not gone well. Pacho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, Messi! Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pedro Neto. Well, that is one way to stop him. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Trossard. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Palmer. And Fernandes. 30 minutes gone. Trossard. Now it's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that's well seen too. And it's Valverde. Oh, that's superb. Messi. And Messi! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Colwill, Caicedo, and it's Fernandes. And that was asking for too much. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Sabani played down the flank. Now it's Simeone. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 42 minutes is number 22, Giuliano Simeone.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Fernandes. Valverde. Bernardo Silva. Now Trossard. Robertson thinks one through. Header! And that has faded wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fofana. And it's Caicedo. Fernandes. Joao Pedro. Bernardo Silva. Simeone. Now it's Trossard. Oh, great leap! And a neat finish. And he is just ripping it up.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 10.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back underway.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Messi. Hato does really well to win the ball there. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Hato calmly anticipates. Cucurella. And here's Neto. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, important interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Agahawa. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Not the most accurate pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Simeone. Agahawa. Now it's Agahawa. And the shot!
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Pedro Neto. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. Messi! And that's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Colwill. Fernandes. For Palmer. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's João Pedro. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Caicedo. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto! Now it's Trossard. He's picked his way through. Now it's Agahawa. Messi receives it in a good position here. João Pedro. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Goes for a shot! And he's steered it beyond the post.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on the field.
Colwill.
Number 49. Garnacho. Number 24.
Now it's Pedro Neto.
Substitution in progress.
It's a good ball out wide. The ball goes in. And that has been knocked clear. Driving on and making good progress. Agahawa. Palmer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he finish? Fernandes. Caicedo. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Hato. Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Agahawa. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's a fine interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Caicedo. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time, and he's had it nicked away. Fernandez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Anybody looking to book tickets in advance, please visit the ticket office for information.